حياة المواطن والمقيم تتأثر لأبسط المصاريف لأي دولة تقوم بالاقتراض من بنك خارجي وبعملة أجنبية. تابع الفيديو وراح تعرف شو هذا السبب بالتحديد وكيف بتتم العملية.
We don't have capital flows. We don't. Dollars stay in US banks. And so what happens is, let's give an example. Let's say South Africa, the finance minister in South Africa was persuaded, hey, you need money from abroad. It wouldn't be useful to borrow from, say, Barclays Bank in London, £1 billion. Wow, oh, that sounds good. Okay, let's do it. We can get you a good rate. Okay, let's say they do it. So here's the deal. So Barclays lends £1 billion. It will be pounds. It won't be South African rand to South Africa. Sooner or later, South Africa will say, well, actually, some of that money we'd like to use inside our country. Okay, what currency do you use in your country? Oh, rand. So actually, can we switch into rand? Barclays will say, well, no problem. Of course, we can help you switch this into rand. So what does Barclays do? They call some South African banks. We've got a deal here. We're selling sterling and we're buying rand. What's your rate? They go for a good rate. They charge a little fee. And they pass that, the good rate onto the customer with their fee. So what happens next is that South African bank will now create in rand the equivalent of £1 billion. And then the government spends it. So in other words, you don't need the round trip abroad. You don't need the foreign debt.
So what about...
It's money creation that domestic banks can do without the foreign money.
So what
and
about
if you have foreign money, capital flows coming in, sorry, just to give you this, then it looks like foreign money, but it's not. It is domestic credit creation. So it's been a trick.
Okay.
No. So what about if South Africa wants to bring down its interest rates, or if it wants to manage its exchange rate, and the capital markets, the bond markets, decide that actually they don't like that idea. They're taking all of their money out of South African bonds, and they're taking all of their money out of South African currency. What happens then to the little banks?
You're absolutely right. That's a good point. So if you have foreign debt, if you've issued bonds in foreign currency, you are at the mercy of foreign bond investors and speculators. So that's why you shouldn't do it. Yeah. You should not issue foreign debt and foreign bonds. In fact, even domestically, you shouldn't even issue any bonds domestically either. It's much more effective to borrow through loan contracts from domestic banks, strengthen the banking system.